All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Underrated Profession. My name is William Graham, also AKA Big Fundamentals.
And I'm Michael Sauls, aka Mikestro.
In the building.
Welcome back, y'all.
Man, what's been going on, bro?
Man, been going, man? My birthday was this weekend.
Happy birthday,
Dad! Man, birthday this weekend.
Nice.
Celebrated, man. The family came. I had a good time, man.
So, there's going to be a special episode. He's out here for y'all on his birthday.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
It was good. It was good. Busy weekend, with the youngins,
Right.
keep the youngins, keeping them busy. And, so, and then had this morning, had class this morning. We did the virtual. So some of y'all may be watching. Y'all supposed to be still doing some study hall right now.
Right. Right.
But nah, just doing that and ready to get on to another episode here. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying this.
I'm loving it too, man.
Episode,
I swear I'm loving this, man. Loving it.
With that being said, also want to give a shout out to our third partner in crime, Mr. Quick, Mr. Mitchell.
Salute, Mitchell.
And we'll definitely y'all be seeing him in and out. Busy man, so it's always an honor when he gets a chance to come in and chop it up with us. And also stay tuned because we're gonna be having some special guests here at some point as well.
Indeed.
Coming in, interviewing, local barbers, nationally known barbers,
students,
you know what I'm saying? Even people, just industry folks.
Right.
So, we want to make sure we acknowledge that, right?
Right.
So, but before we get started, we want to do another shout out to our location. We are here at the Public Safety Campus here at Wake Tech Public Safety Campus.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably be at a location near you soon.
Real soon, because we are mobile.
We are mobile.
We
can roll. We'll come to you. We'll come to your shop. Give us the invite. If you're going to come to us, leave it down in the comment box. We'll come see you.
We'll come see you.
Better be ready, though.
Yeah.
We're going to take you back to school.
Yes, sir. Get ready for some assignments.
But you want to go ahead and tell us where they can find us at, man?
A matter of fact, before y'all, make sure you like, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified now. Don't forget that.
That's right.
Don't forget that.
So, with that being said, we want to, today's topic is actually a really good topic, actually.
Yeah, it is.
This is a very popular question. I get asked a lot, especially by us being instructors. I know you probably get people probably be stopping you in the middle of the road somewhere, coming to the shop or whatever,
Yeah.
And so it's always a very popular question. You probably the reason why you might have clicked on this episode is what is the difference between barber and cosmetology? Even what's the difference between barber and cosmetology from a school level as well as professionally? So we're gonna roll this thing out. Well, we're going to try to have this discussion, give you kind of our takes on it or our input on it,
right?
Because it's a very popular question, but we will know
because that we here, we inform, we educate, and we celebrate. The barbering profession.
That's what we hear. That's what we do, exactly. And not only just barbering, but all of the beauty and wellness industry at the end of the day. But we are barbers by trade, so we got to make sure we show the barber love.
Right. But we don't discriminate.
We can't go into this topic being one-sided.
Right. But because
this is the wrong topic.
Because you know the type of school you went to, type of school I went to.
Oh, we're gonna get into
okay. I'm moving too fast. My bad. Moving too fast. I'm excited about this one though.
So we figure what we might as well do is if we at a school, we might as well start with the school.
Right.
We might as well start with the school and let's talk about the difference. Now the cool thing about this, and including actually Mr. Mitchell, I believe y'all two went to the same barber school.
We did.
So we do know when it comes to barber schools, or hair schools, or whatever you want to call them, cosmetology schools, or what have you. There's usually three different categories you're going to find a school when it comes to the hair. It's either going to be a barber school,
right?
A barber and cosmetology school, or solely cosmetology school,
right?
So that's one thing. I think that a lot of times the public or probably doesn't really know that there's a difference. They just think hair school is all one. And there's three different directions you can go in when it gets to which we'll talk more about that. But with that being said, We'll start with the schools. So we already broke down the 3 different kind of categories. I went to a traditional, well, I consider a traditional just barber school.
Right. And I went to the school that I went to is basically it was cosmetology and barbering. All like we was in the same class. But
And we about to go and get them shots out. I'm at Harris Barber College, HBC, in the building.
I went to Cheryl's University, baby. Yeah,
You know, we the oldest barber school in North Carolina. Man.
You got me on that one.
That's right. That's right. HBC.
That's HBC.
Y'all know, y'all be out here. We out here. But go ahead. You say about
But
your schools.
I went to Cheryl's. They had it was cosmetology and barbering. Like you had to get a certain amount of hours before you could go on the floor. So with the 300 hours and the Cosmos as well. So it was Cosmos and barbers in the same class. We learning out of the same book, you know what I'm saying? Once we got 300 hours and hit the floor, time to go on the practical floor, then, they went to one side and the barber stayed on one side, basically. That's
So
how that went.
y'all had 300 hours y'all did
In class.
in class.
In class.
In class. And then
And when we all did it together. Like,
you did it together.
so
Everybody.
all the Cosmos and the barber,
okay.
we worked out the same book, the same textbook and everything,
Right,
and so
right.
we was doing it together.
Got you.
Yeah.
Now I do know. Speaking of it, I know this is I'll probably go a little deep because I'm just going in that formal inspector days of people know. But
Yeah.
I do know that the
Yeah, man. Expect them, man. Expect the big fundamentals, man.
no man. But what I was going to say was I do know that for at least in North Carolina,
Yeah.
The little bit I know of, a little bit of the cos world is that the school at least. And shout out to the cosmetology board, North Carolina
Yes.
Cosmetic Arts. Shout
Yeah.
out to you.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
They definitely showed me some love. And of course the barber board in the building.
Yes, yes.
But anyway, I do know that when they talked about when I was doing my training as an inspector, school auditor actually, they were I saw that firsthand of the whole separating 300 hours. So from my understanding, that is just the way they have it, at least in North Carolina, that they have it set where they only they're not allowed, cosmetologists are not allowed to work on any customers or anything like that for the first 300 to get all their fundamental, like introductory to services.
The theory part of it. Okay.
Before they actually did the practical.
Okay.
So by law, they weren't even allowed to even mingle with advanced students.
By law,
they're not even allowed to be mixed with the advanced students. And of course, things change at the time of this recording.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed to mingle with the advanced students.
Yeah.
They had to have a separate class, their own separate, designated area for the beginners. And it was the theory of services before they got on the floor. They could do mannequins, but they couldn't actually work on clients. So that's why I was interested that they brought y'all together, because I guess that's because on the flip side, because in North Carolina, the barber board doesn't require a minimum amount of hours before going to the floor. So what I've noticed as when I was had opportunity to be in the school auditor role, that some schools were just adopting that.
Okay.
Because they saw what the cause was doing, and then that was a way for them to be able to, prep a new student.
Right.
And so they adopted that whole 300 hours.
Right.
But
other states are different.
Other states are different.
Could be different.
Other states are different. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was that? So how was that intermingling like that? It was cool. Like y'all.
It was cool.
What you remember? I know it was back in the day.
It was back. yours was way back in the more than mine. Don't go there now. Yeah, but it was back in the day, though.
Class of 94 in the building.
Man, see that? I tell you, I'm class of 06, 2006. Man, I was still in high school. This man, he already bought so
I'm about to get at the boys. I'm about to get that bag.
Get that bag. Get to the money, man. Get to the money, man. But now, though, what we talking about?
About how mingling.
How it was with us together. No, it was cool because some of the theory part. Even when you went to your school, like they got some like chemicals in the barbering books and stuff like that. So when we got to that part, so the girls, what I'm saying, the women. Not saying all cosmetologists are women, but most of them were at that time. And so they was able to help me out when we
With
came,
certain-
when we came to
certain-
those theory
certain- yeah,
parts. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it was
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
It was cool. It was
Okay,
cool.
well,
I
we
learned a lot, too.
you learned a lot.
I learned a
Well, we
lot.
got to take a quick break for our sponsors.
Yes,
So,
sir.
which is actually this episode being sponsored by Graham Academy.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
building the Graham Barber Salon Academy. You can find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. We'll continue this conversation.
Hey.